You got me reaching for something more. And please forgive me, I can hardly breathe. And now you got...
Good morning. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Helen, and we're doing a few things today. Not a lot for Vlogtober, so this video probably won't be extremely long, okay? We are introducing a new furniture piece into the home from Tribesigns, okay? Trying to do a little something to that room back there and trying to see how I feel about the table. I end up getting a coffee table, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But I do need to run out and run an errand real quick. I was looking for a plant. I need to pick up some things from the grocery store. The kids asked for a small lasagna, so I'm just going to throw it into the crock pot and let it do its thing. It's a meatless lasagna anyway. Just like all the peppers, mushrooms, all the things. And then we're going to do a cake. I don't know what cake they want. I need to text Christopher because I can't remember if he said chocolate or something else. But anyway, I was thinking peach cobblers. I think my mind is so far on, like, set on peach cobbler, I can't even think about anything else. But do I want to do a peach cobbler? Like, girl, I want something. Like, I want something. I feel like, man, you did good for the last couple of months. Reward yourself type of, thing. And I feel like I want peach cobbler because I'll eat it and I'll be done. With cake just sitting around the house, whoo! Yeah, boo, I'm not that strong. She's not that strong. So we'll see, but I need to text him and see what was it that he asked, because I hadn't done a dessert on Sundays in a while. Week 4 last, I did a pumpkin bread, and I think the week before that they had, I think they had pumpkin bread twice, actually. So it's time for something different, and I told them I would bake something, so that's cool. And so we're going to do the table, bake something, lasagna, tidy up a bit in this room. It's not much to do in here. The light's off. Y'all can't see. But I sit in here and I do all my schoolwork. I was thinking about getting one of those standing, like, roll around desk, or like when you sit down and you kind of, I think Tribesign has one. If they do, I'll put it here. I might just order that. That way when I'm sitting in here, I'm not like stooped over on this coffee table trying to do homework, because I'll do it at my desk sometime upstairs. I think the connection's faster down here, and I sure can't do it in my room. I just get like busy, start getting up, move around, doing other things, so I do not focus in my room. So yeah, that is the few things we're going to do today. So let's head out. I have my hat on today that we blinged out yesterday or day before yesterday. And that's my little black tank top, some oversized pants, and we're about to head on out of here. I need to order some more Blackseed oil from Organics Nature. I thought I had another bottle, but I don't. And there's literally one in here, and I take this every day. The Blackseed oil. I also take the vitamin D. Never really talk about that on this channel, so I'll just show you what I take real quick. I have the multivitamin. I prefer the other one. I think it's, I can't think of the name of it, but I will link it. Oh my goodness. It's a pink box. Garden something. Nature's Garden something. I don't know. I will link it. I just thought about that. And then, because I have them all in a pill box, so I don't really have to pull out the actual vitamins. I have the seamoss pills, which I need to order more of those, and my women's probiotics. So, but I have these into my box right now, so I think I'm good on those. Then I have these. I need to see what the date is on these. I wasn't taking these. Yeah, I figured these were expired, because I got these on like a closeout deal. Oh, they're expiring real soon. So, oh, okay, I got time for this one. But these are gut health, probiotic cultures, probiotic apple extract. So I have those. And yes, I'm so overdue with a dessert for myself. And just, I don't know, I almost want like banana pudding. But I know if I make banana pudding, one, I'll be sick from it, because I don't eat dairy like that. Okay? But also, I wouldn't be able to control myself. So it's going to be a cake or a peach cobbler. So yeah, I went ahead and did a juice this morning, and because I didn't have any juice in the refrigerator already prepped, and it was just celery, green apple, pear, ginger, and that was it, huh? I decided on a juice that was not only good for me, but that actually tastes good. So we have apples, pears. We also have celery and a little bit of ginger. And this is a really good high water content juice. It not only hydrates me after a long run or a long walk, but it also is really good for my skin. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big topical girl. I love a good serum on my skin, but it's nothing like actually juicing apples with all the vitamin C, which aids in correcting dullness in your skin. Of course, we had to add some ginger because there's nothing like having a really good gut health and digestive system. Click my bio for more information on the Nama J2 juicer. Celery, green apple, pear, and ginger. Oh my goodness, it was so freaking good. So I'm probably going to take that jar with me and run a few errands. Like I said, come back and we'll chit chat about the table. And then I got this big thing in I need to do a video on too. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be for a DIY. It's going to be pretty fun. I have some plans for that machine in the future, but all right, so I am vlogging for Vlogtober, so if you missed any of my past videos, please go back and check them out. I would really appreciate it. And if you could click like, I would really appreciate you all. I am, oh, it just popped up. I didn't get service. Okay. So I am trying to at least do 4 to 5 days a week during the month of October, which should be fun. We're just doing random everyday things. And if you are new to the channel, you may not know, but I absolutely love to bake and cook, like mainly pressure cooker meals and like soups and all the kind of warm, hearty, health hardy type of meals during fall. That's me. Even though it's still the high of 90 degrees today, it's not 110 or 115, friends. So we'll take that. So anyway, welcome to the channel again, and let's head out. All right, so we are back from the grocery store, and we're going to get into our fall meal and our cake in a minute. So I'm excited to share this table with you all. We all know the Amazon Prime sale is coming up, friend. It is starting soon, so make sure you're checking out Tribesigns and all the amazing deals that they are having for the sale on Amazon. Listen, I originally spoke to Tribesigns about a week ago about this table. I wanted like a simple, smaller size coffee table, yet sturdy with the industrial like metal and the gray color. Now, it does come in gray and it does come in this light color. So when I first got the box, I was like, oh my God, it's not the gray color. But in putting it together, it just kind of like opened up the room, added some light and airiness to the room, I should say. And it took me about maybe 10, 15 minutes to put the table together. And that was it. It was simple, quick, and easy. I actually went thrifting about 4 or 5 days ago, and I stopped in at Half Price Books, which is really close to like the thrift store. And I was looking for some coffee table books. I was like, I want something simple, something that if someone actually comes over to sit, they can actually like flip through the books. Well, I found these magazines, and they're, listen, Half Price Book magazines are $2, okay? You can find a really good magazine that is interesting, that looks more luxe. It doesn't look like the little cheapy, grocery store at the register magazines. Then get them, okay? So I picked up these 3 magazines. I added a little vase. It is a gold, like wiry vase with a few picks. Just really simple. Didn't want anything too, big and fancy in here, because this is just going to be like our little sitting area. I'm going to share more about the actual vision I have for this area in a moment, but I'm gonna put in this cute little white candle, these magazines, which is the World of Interiors, which I thought was perfect. And then of course we have these gray chairs in here. These gray chairs have been all over my house. They have been from my bedroom to the girls each had one, and then we put them back downstairs into our living space, living room, and I decided it was just too much furniture in there. I just didn't want that much going on in there, so I ended up putting them in here just to see how I would feel in having like large chairs. I was thinking about having 3 chairs, where it's one here, 2 on the side, and then you have this coffee table in the middle where you can play games, conversation, that type of thing. I wanted a conversation area for this room. So the gray color that I originally wanted is on the same gray as the console table or sofa table, whatever you would like to call it, that I already have in this space. I really like this table. I love the contrast between the light gray and that dark stock black metal, very industrial, simple, clean lines. I love that table. Actually, I was like, wow, I wonder if I can move that table and get the lighter color console to go with this coffee table. I just feel like this room just like lit up as soon as I put the lighter color in here. And I didn't even think I would like the lighter color. And I think it's because we have so many heavy pieces. Like I said before, I'm trying to get rid of these like accent cabinets. I think I'm gonna keep the accent cabinets in here, but they was originally in the living room, right? Keep them in here, but lighten up the space with more plants, more life, and then possibly, like I said, the lighter colored console or sofa table. I might just move that sofa table in there behind like the sofa and throw some stuff behind it. We'll see, but I like the lighter color. So there is a rug at Ross, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up before the weekend and just put it down, and we can go from there. We're just trying to get the plants situated because we had a couple plants delete. So I need to get those trays underneath there so we don't ruin the rug. But yes, Tribesigns has worked with your girl again. Shout out to Tribesigns for this portion of the video. We really do appreciate you. Tribesigns has many different styles of furniture now. It's not just all industrial bookshelves. You can actually find some contemporary, some more modern, and then I've also seen some that lean a little bit on like the country kind of side when it comes to like coffee tables, their bookshelves, their entryway tables, very unique, different type of furniture pieces. And if you click on the new tab or whatever it is, you'll see there's a lot in store. I actually want to eventually get the entertainment cabinets in there in my living room space. I saw some online. I'll put a few here to show you what I was thinking about. But I want to make sure there's no glass. I just want the plain door, wood, whatever. Similar to like this. I had this in there and they were together, but I want something different. I want a design on the door, like some kind of detail or texture light on the door. So that's why I went ahead and moved these in here. I'll probably keep these in here. People keep asking me about that. But I want to like paint the walls in here and just make it moody and all of the different plants. I want to feel alive in this space, almost like an extension of the home, like not like a sunroom, but you know what I mean? Like my plant room I used to have upstairs, but then we quickly noticed that the temperatures upstairs and the way the heat rises, it was very damaging to the plants. I was having to water them a lot, where down here in this space, I feel like my plants are thriving more. Even though I've given away so many plants, I have this thing about growing fiddle fig leaves, and once I get them to a certain point, I like to gift them. But I'm trying to do better in keeping my plants in my home. And as you see, we have a monstera, have a ZZ plant in here. Of course, we have Shaq, which has been holding on for about 5 or 6 years in here, and it is a fiddle fig leaf, one of my favorite plants. Okay, and we have a couple of ivies, and most of the other plants are either in our bedrooms or upstairs and or in our living space too in the front. But I want to do better at having more plants, more life in here. And I think that adds to the light and airiness, and just it makes you feel like you can breathe in this space. I feel like my living space is very cozy, dark, and just very inviting. But you know, I'm gonna put you to sleep in there. I'm gonna wake you up and we're gonna chill out and have a good time in here. Okay, stay tuned because I'm working in this room and I'm excited about what's to come, you know, about the whole entire house. The whole entire house has just been coming along really well this year, and a lot of it is due to Tribesigns for sponsoring my videos and allowing me to pick and choose pieces that fit the aesthetics of my home, and I love them for that. So I know people ask me all the time about the bookshelves in the kitchen. My cabinets have these permanent shelving that doesn't go up or down, so a lot of my larger pieces at one time did not fit in my cabinets. Even with me going through and minimizing and getting rid of a ton of stuff, the things I like and love tend to be large size pieces, and so that's why I kept my shelves and the pieces that are on my shelf. It houses like my juicers. We have a new machine I'll be sharing soon, but for the most part, it houses like some herbs. Sometimes we put like cookies and whatnot on inside of the cute little glass dome or whatever it's called, but like the cake stand, but we call it cookie stands. But I love their pieces. I haven't gotten anything where I felt like, yeah, I don't want this, right? If you notice, everything I've gotten for them, I still have. The pieces in my bathroom, which is also a bookshelf that is really good for storage space. We don't have a lot of storage per se space here, like when it comes to closets, like linen closets. I don't have one in my bathroom. That's why I have a bookshelf in my bathroom. The kids are the only ones that have a linen closet. So when it comes to even the half bath, we don't even have like the sink for the cabinet underneath. So in order to have like backup items like tissue, maybe even some hand soaps and some sprays for the bathroom, or just like some towels to dry your hands, I like to have that shelf in there, and it's just easier for guests to grab if they need something, right? Or us, if we're in there and we're like, we need some toilet paper. You don't have to holler for it, friend. It's down in the basket below. So yeah, that is it that I wanted to share with you with Tribesigns, but make sure you're checking out their deals on Amazon. They always have amazing deals. That's how I was able to purchase my desk upstairs, is through the Amazon deal. I don't know if that was Black Friday or Amazon Prime. I don't remember. But I have purchased quite a bit. Even the bookshelf that's in Christopher room, I would love to show you all, but you already know. That little 13-year-old boy room is not to be shown, okay? So anyway, yeah, he has a shelf and it looks amazing in there. And of course, in my study, I have my cabinets. Y'all have seen these over and over. If I have any pictures, I'll share them with you all. But yeah, that is it for this portion of the video. Shout out to Tribesigns again for sending this table over to me. It just kind of, believe it or not, like opened my eyes to lighter things, lighter colors, lighter whatever. I've always wondered like what that would look like if I just threw some in here a little bit lighter, right? And it looks good. So I don't know if we're gonna get like the cream color chairs. They won't be great. The chairs that will go in here would be like a cream color kind of like chair. I just don't know the style. I don't want arms. I want the big body, like low seating wide chairs where we can sit, like I said, play games, have a good time, have conversation. And then this area is adjacent to my kitchen, so it's easy to communicate in this area. And once before, like I said before, everybody gravitates towards this room. So what's in store in the future is a TV, a rug, painting the walls because they need to be painted, and the chairs. That's basically it. Everything else is just like little stuff that will come and go. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the simple, plain and simple table that just made a huge impact into my room. And I love them for that. And they're very affordable. Like these tables are cheap, okay? And they're heavy. Like everything is heavy that I have gotten from them. Nothing is like lightweight bookshelf, lightweight, flimsy, I'm gonna fall apart when I move type of situation. None of that. All this stuff is metal and it's heavy. So if you're interested, make sure you check out Tribesigns. All right, let's go ahead and make our lasagna. All right, so I'm going to show you this little trick real quick. Most people know this. It's that, what do you want to call it? It is the, oh, so this is called, what do you call it? Semi, like from scratch. I forget what it's called, but it's not from scratch, but it's like semi-scratch when you add your own little whatever. I forget what it's called, but anyway, the kids love this stuff. It's just a vanilla, French vanilla cake. I haven't done this in so long because we've been on this healthy thing over here, and every blue moon, you know, I do a little something extra for them. I'd rather like make my own cake, but they love this stuff, and I don't mind. All right, so we're just using one cake bag. You can use two if you want like a thicker, bigger cake. Of course, we used to make two when it was all of us here. When it was 5 of us, whatever. So I'm going to use the French vanilla pudding, and I'm only going to use half because I'm using only 1 box of cakes. If I was using 2 boxes, I would use the whole bag because it actually makes it very extremely moist. So I try not to use too much. But I would say I would save this, which I know I'm not going to use this. Anyway. All right, so then this cake calls for 3 eggs. We'll do 3 eggs. No problem. Every blue moon, I kind of like have a craving for one. And I don't know, I feel like it makes my tongue numb. I don't know. It's weird. All right. I'm adding a little bit of cinnamon. I would add some fresh grated nutmeg, but I know they like vanilla and cinnamon. Semi-homemade. That's what it's called. It also calls for 1 cup of water and 1/2 cup of oil. I will probably use a coconut oil. Let me see what I have. It'll probably be coconut oil. I don't even think I have like regular oil. Okay, well, the last time Garrick was here last month, he actually fried something, so we have some vegetable oil. I can't believe that. And I'm surprised I haven't thrown it away because I don't use it. But okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and whip this up. I would normally use my KitchenAid, but it's just a regular box cake. It's not all that big of a deal. Whip this up real quick. And I did buy a cake pan recently. I showed y'all. I think this one came from Home Goods. I thought it was cute. One of those non-stick like pans. I might toss a little bit of oil in there, wipe it with a paper towel, and get some flour on it so it doesn't stick. But now, these are really quick and easy. You add what you want to add. Like if you want to add vanilla, the almond extract or something like that. That's a good one too. We used to make these mint chocolate chip cakes where we'll take the vanilla, the mint extract. You know, you put like, you know, like buying vanilla, but you can buy mint. And we would throw chocolate chips in there. And it would turn it green. Like, do whatever you want to these cakes. Way too much flour in here. And very thin layer. I'm just going to get this in here really quickly so I can get this in the oven. The lasagna casserole is going. It was nothing fancy. You just saw me throw everything in there. They don't like ricotta. They don't like, what's the other one we used to do? Ricotta or like cottage cheese. They don't like any of that. The white cheeses, that's like dried white cheese. They don't like that in their lasagna. And like I said, it's for them. I'm probably just gonna eat an avocado sandwich today. Those of you who like pumpkin spice, you can always buy you a vanilla cake. Get you your pumpkin spice, put that in there with a little bit more vanilla extract. I get them mixed up, you know. And just make you like a spicy vanilla pumpkin spice cake. Perfect for fall. Make sure there's no air bubbles. And we're going to toss it in the oven. All right, so the cake is in the oven. The lasagna is doing its thing in the crock pot. Another little quick overview of my little area. I can't wait till that's like a whole little seating area. That's going to be pretty cool. I don't know. I just want that type of relaxing chill space. I think it's going to be pretty cool. In here, and I think we just need to straighten up the sofa. Nothing special. I did go and buy some floor cleaner with the shine so I can go ahead and clean up some of this dullness on my floors. I'm just going to straighten up the pillows, fold up the blanket, and I have a chair that needs to go upstairs. We'll probably do that video soon because it's a chair that was sent to me to share with you all. So that should be pretty interesting. I've been needing a chair in my study, which means maybe I can actually do my homework upstairs. Crazy. Yeah, I don't have a really good chair. So I've been needing something so I can be comfortable with editing and all that. And who knows? We'll see. Okay, so that might be soon. Stay tuned for that. But for the most part, I kind of keep these wiped down. Like every other day, I kind of come through here. Yeah, they're not dusty. And wipe them down because the dogs come out this way, in out the house. Shoot, the kids come in out the house. Y'all already know. So anyway, my coffee table just needs to be kind of like decluttered. Fix these pillows and head up out of here. I forgot Penny left her phone. All right, so that was quick. I just need to tidy up a little bit. Turn my candlelight on, candle warmer on, so we can have the house smelling delicioso. I actually have this one on too, and it's starting to do its thing. It smells really good. It says always red. It's apple, rose, and vanilla. I got that one from Burlington, and it smells so good. So I just had to reset Penny's phone. I don't know what she did, y'all. But I'm about to make me a sandwich so we can close out this video. Probably at the end of the video, I will plug in like the cake and the lasagna. It's doing its thing right now. I would say, I don't know, 3-4 hours on that on high because it is the bake ready lasagna. So if you want to do lasagna in the crock pot, I suggest, okay, the oven ready one. Honestly, yeah. I mean, you can always just add liquid if you want to do like regular pasta, like a lasagna style pasta bake that goes into the crock pot. You can kind of do that too, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my mess. I am going to, when we do the cake, we're going to take some of this icing and melt it. Once the cake cools, and pour it on top. It's just like the Bugetto style of making the cake, okay? Listen, okay, I'll be honest. My kids call it the ghetto cake. The ghetto cake. The ghetto dump cake. Okay? They always used to ask for a ghetto dump cake. Because I used to say, this is so ghetto. Melting icing and putting icing on top instead of making your own. And so they will ask for a ghetto dump cake, whether it's strawberry, chocolate. Christopher doesn't like chocolate, but he will eat it. You know, like if you do the pudding one or the swirl one. So like if I did a chocolate and a vanilla mix and I just kind of swirled it together like with a toothpick or chopstick, he'll eat that, but not like all the way chocolate. But it is called the ghetto dump cake. And yeah, anyway, so I'm about to mop and glue my floors, make me a sandwich. And I picked up me one of those Barilla breads. I saw these pickles today at HEB. I told y'all, this is why I can't go to HEB. All right, so it is the hot dill pickles. So I'm going to take these out and put it in a container. And I have some pickling cucumbers that are growing on the vine outside. I'm going to go ahead and harvest the rest of them. I picked up 2 of them yesterday. So I'm going to clean these up real good. They have like the fuzzies, pokey things still on them. So I'm going to go ahead and clean these up, chop them up, and put them in there. And we're going to let them sit for a couple weeks. Ooh! So I always add garlic, a few more spices or whatever, and I just toss them in the back of the fridge. Last year I did, was that last year? My friend came over with her kids. So last year I did the Kool-Aid pickles. Y'all know, I don't do no dyes here. But we did the Kool-Aid pickles, and it was a mess. And the crazy thing is, Christopher kept asking and asking, seeing this stuff on TikTok. So I made them. They sat in the fridge for a while. It's the sugar, the cucumber, it's the same like pickling, right? Pickle with the sugar and the Kool-Aid mix inside. He begged for this. He could barely eat one. He was like, oh, this is sweet and this is nasty. So I normally have pesto, but I don't have any right now. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this grapeseed oil on the bread, just a teeny bit. I used to go to Subway to get sandwiches, and I would get every vegetable at Subway on a sandwich and tell them to toast it, and it was the Parmesan garlic cheese or Parmesan cheese garlic whatever bread. Oh my goodness, they used to be my favorite. So the sparkling water is the Simply Truth. It is strawberry watermelon, of course, no sugar because I don't like sugared or sweet sparkling waters. Oh my goodness, look how cute and tiny. I mean, it's a big cake for 2 people, don't get me wrong, but it's so cute. Oh, I like that little cake pan. I'm just gonna let it cool. And then we will do the melted icing later. Just let it do its thing. I just put it in the microwave for a few seconds. And And that is basically all we do for this cake. Let it cool a little bit more, and I'll put the glass top on. And that is what the kids like and love. The cake knife is in the dishwasher from using it for the pumpkin bread. So basically, I'm going to show you how moist it is. So if you want it to be like, I don't want to say wet, but moist, you just add more banana pudding or pudding to it. It's pretty much moist with the half pack. If you add the whole pack, it's going to be like moist. Like, can you tell? I hope I can tell. Yeah. I'm not a huge cake fan, but it does taste like a vanilla cinnamon fall-like cake. That's pretty good. Oh, baby, they're going to tear this cake up. Can y'all hear that? Probably so. That's the grow tower watering itself. I really need to reseed the tower so bad. Oh my goodness. I need to reseed this tower so bad and clean it out. Anyway, it's about to stop. So here is my sandwich. That look good, don't it? Maybe let me tell you about this pickle. Y'all know I already ate one. Let me tell you, we put Frank's red hot sauce on everything. Woo! And it's spicy. You know what we put on everything on the cool? It's the red chili sauce, the Asian red chili sauce, or we used to be sriracha, but I've been trying to do better and not consume so much of that. But girl, how meat this sandwich? Woo! That pepper's hot. That pepper is so hot. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, shishito peppers are normally not hot like this. I don't know what happened. I think I was growing some habaneros like next to it. I pulled them up. And I don't know if they're crossbred. But this is hot. Oh, this is good. So, I'm about to eat my lunch and chill out for a little bit. Do some editing. I have a lot to film today. I actually am trying to come up with some different fragrances for some like clean ingredient, cruelty-free body care products. I'm working on that. We normally do it for ourselves here, and people have asked me to make some for them every year for like Christmas. So we'll probably be doing that soon, and I'll make some with you all. Yeah, and hang out with y'all soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog right here. I don't know. I think it's 5 or 6 minutes in the afternoon. Is it 12 o'clock? It's 12 o'clock. It's after 12. So that's why it's doing this long. So I'm going to go ahead and get this video up, and then I'll show you the lasagna later. It'll probably be ready in the next couple hours or so. I'll just need to scoop it, throw it on a plate so y'all can see what it look like. And maybe I'll plug it here. But it's just a quick and easy lasagna. But if you do like to actually have like the real lasagna style eating, then I would definitely say ground your meat. You should never put anything raw in there anyway in that cooker unless it's like almost cooked kind of thing, I think. Yeah, I would ground the meat and do the layers of all the stuff you want on it and then let it just do its thing slowly. But I'm trying to take things a little bit more slowly and embrace the moment, enjoy the moment in this time, and slow down. Everything is so fast. Like, I want everything to grow fast in the garden. I want to throw everything in a pressure cooker. I want everything to steam real quick in the rice cooker. Like, everything is fast. And I think the crock pot is teaching me slow motion once again, because in the past, slow motion and prep, because you gotta prep and know what you're gonna cook and to put it in there in a reasonable amount of time so they can cook for you. and cook thoroughly. So, but it's pretty good. It's something I can do in the morning and drop everything in there, go about my day, come back, and either throw it on warm or it's ready, type of thing. So I like that. I like that for me. I almost forgot that the cake was in the oven, because y'all know when I walk away from something, I never remember. I was mopping the floor and I was like, oh my God, I'm in here sneezing. The floor, it looks good. I can tell the areas where I use the product and where I haven't used it. So it's going to have to, over time, like kind of get that glossy shine. I got to figure out how to take it from being so dull. We mop about 3 times a day. I would say at least twice a day I mop. So, because we have dogs and y'all know I'm very anal about like floors being dirty. And so we mop like twice a day. We make a bucket of water in the morning and one around 7 or 8 in the evening, and we're mopping. And the floors started to get dull because we're using all these chemicals and Mr. Cleans and all the things. And I'm adding peppermint oil and ginger oil, to cleaning floors and whatever. Peppermint oils for all the bedrooms and ginger for all the living spaces where the dogs be or whatever. And so I like to keep everything clean. And so I noticed the floor started looking dull. So I want to try to bring back some of that shine. So that's why I bought the Mop and Go. And girl, it's strong. I didn't know we even had a scent to it. I was in here like, oh my goodness, I'm sneezing. So I just opened the back door. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Let me know if you've ever purchased something from Tribesigns before. And what are you interested in getting on Prime Day sale now? I've noticed Amazon's been doing Primes, feels like to me, more often than they used to. We used to look forward to Prime, like I want to say like twice a year. I feel like it's every quarter now. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but let me know what you're looking forward to. I was going online to see if they had any rug deals, because I want to compare them to like some rugs I saw at Ross. I don't think anything compares to when you find a good deal at Ross. I'm sorry. When it comes to rugs at Ross, I'd be like, I found Sofavea rugs before there. I found some really good rugs. So I might just end up going over there and get one. But anyway, I will see you all next video. Once again, thanks for Tribesigns for sending the table out to me and always supporting my channel. And I will see you guys on the next video, on the next Vlogtober. Peace and blessings.